She, Her, Dyke. I'm Lex.
I'm Lex.
Mary.
All right, and today we are going to talk about relationships. So, who wants to start it off?
So then we're gonna talk about why lesbians move so damn fast. So what y'all think?
Hormones.
That part.
Honestly. Well, I also think because, we're two women and we're emotional and women know what they want when they want it for the most part.
Do they know what they want?
The women I date.
Yeah. Personally, I know what I want. So I just don't feel the need to, if I'm talking to you every day, I'm texting you every day, I'm liking you, we fucking.
So, do you think you move fast or do you think you move at a...
Depends on who I'm talking to. If I really, really like them, I feel like I have moved fast. But at the same time, I've only been in 2 serious relationships. The one I'm in now and then the one I was in for 6 years. So.
Do you move fast, Lex?
I just go with the flow.
So yes.
Absolutely.
But
I feel like that's only because I'm single for long periods of time. So when I meet someone that I like, there's kind of like a sense of eagerness. Like, ooh, I like you. Like, let me just tie this down now type of thing. So, yeah, I guess.
At least you know what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Until I don't want
And I feel like we're older, too. But, I feel like the young ones, you move fast, too. So, I don't know.
Yeah, I've kind of always just, moved at lesbian speed. So.
Have you ever regretted it, though? Like, have you ever felt like...
I do not regret love. It's chill. Whatever happens, happens.
But no, have you ever been like, I wish we slowed it down a little bit? Like, have you ever felt that way?
No.
Okay.
Because if it was going to happen in 6 months, that shit was going to happen 2 years from now. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So,
true.
There's that saying or that tweet I saw, and it was like, straight people move too slow, lesbians move too fast.
So who runs normal speed?
Right. Bisexuals.
That's another topic for another day. So, what are your guys' deal breakers? What won't you put up with? Because you're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
So what won't you put up with?
There's a lot of deal breakers. Not a lot. Just the, lying. Obviously cheating. I'm definitely not doing that. Yeah, those are definitely my deal breakers. If we can have communication, trust, and bomb sex, then I'm good.
Lex, you have deal breakers?
I do a lot.
Oh
no. I can't do smoking cigarettes. I can't do it.
Same.
And I've tried to be like, just don't smoke around me, but smokers gonna smoke. And who am I to tell you to stop smoking? So I'm just gonna exit left because it's not gonna work. I can't.
Same.
Insecurity, to an extreme extent, to the point where you can't even take a compliment. Like, oh, you're
No, I'm not.
I can't do that. I know we all
I didn't think
have.
about that. Yeah.
I
guess I do have
insecurities,
a lot.
but that other shit, it just festers into something else in the relationship. So, yeah, I can't do insecurities. And all the basic shit, the lying.
Right.
I really don't like my women to be too friendly. I don't want to say that's a deal breaker, but chill out.
Yeah, that's why she don't like Libras.
I love you though.
Yeah, but we're not fucking.
What about you, Lex?
My deal breakers, I would say smoking cigarettes, any type of smoking for real, because I have a thing about breath and things like that. So just I know, yeah. I can't get into that.
Smells in general.
I don't think I can get into. I don't think I could seriously date somebody who had a child. Only because I don't want children, so it's
I never thought about that. You don't want children.
So why set myself up for the okie doke? It's knowing you have a child and later down the line, I'm like, I really don't feel like spending time with you and the child. And they're like, well, you kind of knew I had a child. So, yeah. But, the regular shit too, cheating. I think if someone ever cheated on me, I would be that, crazy person to go through
everybody dies
all the time.
That's why I wouldn't even be able to do that.
Yeah,
So.
not even set myself up. Nope.
Do y'all think bad sex is a deal breaker?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, there's another question. Do you feel like you should be able to, or do you feel like it's your job for you to teach them?
No. Not at this point in my life, no.
But look, I feel like everybody's body is different. But
I mean, there's like, you gotta know the fundamentals, okay?
Right.
I can guide, because everybody likes different things when it comes to sex. So I can tell you what I like, and you need to be able to, like, have the foundation in order to execute what I like. Like, you have to know sex, for the most part.
But, like she said, everybody's different.
Right,
so
that's what I'm saying.
What Shorty A did, and Shorty B tries to do it, it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna
So
be
how
the
do you
same.
decipher between they just don't know how to have sex, probably, or they just don't know my body?
Exactly.
How do
I
you?
don't have the answers, like
Yeah.
how?
How can you tell?
Is sex a deal breaker for you? Are you willing to teach? We know she's willing to teach, guys. Just let her answer.
Yeah. But I mean, they can't, like she said, it can't be like terror. I've never experienced something I was just like, oh my God, why am I here?
I have.
Like, I mean, not in my real, like, sex adult life. I mean, again, I was in a relationship for a really long time. So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Sex is a deal breaker. You know, I'll give you 2 dry runs. After that, if it's like trash the 3rd time, I'm not going to want to have sex with you.
Right, yeah.
And if I'm not going to want to have sex with you, like, what are we doing?
What makes some sex bad? I hate a bad moan. That's a deal breaker in sex.
A bad moan.
Like,
I had this
or
one
the
that
white
she
girl
moaned
moan.
like a man. She was like, oh.
Yeah.
And that was very much so a turn off.
Oh.
What if she wanted to do some, like, crazy, like, you know,
let me light your ass on fire.
like, what about, like, spitting in the mouth?
Or that thing on.
You don't like spit?
I know, I'm asking.
I mean,
you let someone spit in your mouth?
No, but
you
I
let
mean,
someone
when
spit
you're
in
in
your
the
mouth?
moment.
I don't feel like, no one's ever, honestly, no one's ever, like,
Talk to Lucy.
no one's ever spit in my mouth, so I can't say whether I would like it or not.
Yeah,
but
same.
I mean, for
absolutely not.
Okay, so bad
Germs.
sex. Bad sex is a deal breaker, but what about not enough sex?
Ooh.
What's not enough? Everybody's different.
I know, but I'm talking about on your scale.
As far as, like, what if you had a high sex drive and your partner didn't?
I'm a virgin, so my mom watches
Girl.
this.
Hey, Mom.
They look just alike.
Just watch this episode. Like,
I can have sex maybe like 4 times a week and I'm straight. Like, I don't have to have sex every day. Because honestly, I'm washed.
4 times a week and I'm straight.
And
that's high.
Oh.
I feel like that's high for, I think that is high.
That's
for
3 days off. That's like working, a
Right.
shift.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Could you have sex every day?
Yeah.
And I couldn't every day.
Yeah. I mean, we can't because of the, the type.
Like, ideally, I would like sex like every other day.
It's
every other
amazing.
day.
But the way my life is set up, I'll be lucky if I get
Yeah, ideally, I can't have sex every day. I'm tired.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? I work a lot.
So is the sex drive not matching a deal breaker or not?
No.
So if you're at 4 times a week.
Of.
What if they only wanted to have sex once?
Yeah, that's a deal breaker because it starts to make you feel like insecure in a way. Like, why don't you want to have sex with me? Like, especially if it's good sex and they're only trying to dish you out an appetizer.
What if they tell you, like, I just don't have a high sex drive? It's not you.
Still don't know, because I have my needs. I can't ignore my needs. Like, this is not gonna work, sis. All right. So, do you think the sex, or what happens if the sex drive lowers when you get into a relationship? Is that a deal breaker, or how do you address that?
I feel like there's this. Well, I read this thing. It's called the lesbian deathbed, and it's like when lesbians are the least likely to have continuing sex when they're in longer relationships. And that's because that they develop a friendship almost like sisters, and so then they're least likely to have sex. Yeah, it is depressing, but it's really a thing.
Yeah, I just got sad.
They did like a statistic on it and said lesbians are the least likely to have sex if in a longer relationship. I don't know what that is now.
I don't know how true that is.
But I don't know. I feel like that's happened like a couple times in my relationships.
Yeah, and I feel like with us having periods every month, we have a very small window to have sex. And then when you're PMSing a week before that, you probably mad at each other too. You know what I mean? Right. That makes sense to me, honestly.
It really sucks when your periods don't sync because then you
or
can
if
only
they're
have
a week apart. Like you can second week.
You can only have sex like maybe once or twice a week out the month.
Yeah. I mean, you
That's
can
up
make
to you.
it work, but
Yeah, because
real
periods
good.
don't stop nothing but sentences,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, bro, I'm trying
So
to
you
some
run
knots.
red lights. Okay. Straight through that thing.
But, okay, so it's not a deal breaker. You think it's just something that happens?
I think it's something, but I don't know. I feel like with my last relationship, it was kind of one of the deal breakers.
Yeah, and I just think that if you know that you have to recognize that and make sure like we have as much sex as possible in this
Right, I
time.
shouldn't have to ask somebody to have sex with me. I shouldn't have
Right.
to ask. You should want to have sex.
It's a
with me.
difference if you're not having sex because you guys just not having sex with each other and there's no reason why. But if there's reasons why y'all can't have sex or y'all on your periods or y'all,
Right.
that's different to
Right.
me than you're just sitting around, y'all good to go, and nobody's touching each other.
Yeah.
That's lame sauce.
So, do y'all think looks is important? Like, can you date somebody that's not so attractive?
No.
Like our looks, everything.
No. Because, I'm like a personality kind of person. At first I'm really dry and reserved.
Dry as fuck.
Dry as fuck.
White rice.
Have y'all ever seen Daria? That's her in the flesh.
Anyway, so if I feel like I could be myself around you and, you're not really the most, best looking thing in the world, who really cares if your personality is cool? And you can put up with me, I'm moody, so, looks aren't everything.
But have you, ever grown to be more attracted to someone?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. If their personality is bomb and they're, not so cute, eventually they start to look a little cuter. And then when you're drunk, they look a little more cuter. But, my girlfriend now, she's fine, so.
All right. What about you, Mary? No?
I think.
Flat out no?
What? I don't think I mean, I don't know if I could be in a relationship with somebody that wasn't that gorgeous.
Yeah, because we know you like
Right, she likes
standards
models,
are up here, sis.
Yeah. 6 foot, light skin, little petite thing.
Yeah, I don't have a specific, I'm not shallow, you need to be thin and all this other stuff. No, you just have to look good for you on your body,
Right.
But I just have to. I think that you do have to be. I have to be super attracted to you. I know I've messed with girls who weren't
super
all
attractive.
of that. I think you have to be. Yeah.
What about you, Lex?
I think it's all about how you carry yourself. I think if you carry yourself in a, what I'm saying, if you fly or whatever, or carry yourself a certain way, then it'll make you look a little bit better.
And I honestly think that's what it is. I'd rather someone
because you can be ugly but have sex appeal.
I think I'd rather have someone who can dress.
Yeah.
Versus, well, I mean, if you're ugly, then you have to know how to dress. It's a balance.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If you are, and you have to be able to definitely dress. So, people's experiences in relationships. How do you guys know when you're ready for a relationship?
Boom.
I think I know when I start making future plans and making you a part of it.
Oh, Lex.
If I think,
that's pretty fine, James.
You're right.
That
Lex does that on the second date. So if you're
exactly.
cute, then please submit your picture at the
I
bottom.
see you on my
of the-
future, my vacation next week.
No, I mean real plans. I mean a bit. There's nothing to
She's
plan
like, I'm
this
going
show,
to-
but I mean real plans.
Lex goes to Germany once a week. So if you're cute, send your picture below. Subscribe, let us know. We'll put you on the
Are you
thing.
done? Can you?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. So yeah, I think when I start making thinking about you, it's a part of my future. I think that's when I know I really want to be with you.
So you have to think about somebody being part of your future before being in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
The relationship is the future too. So I mean.
Yeah, you're right.
So what's your...
Maybe I was thinking. I don't know.
If the sex good.
I don't know. I mean, I felt like I was ready for the current relationship, and I knew because she just was. I don't know. She was very consistent, persistent.
Yeah, that's good.
You could tell that she. I think consistency when you're talking is so key. And if she was around even when I didn't want to be there and things like that, I was just yeah, it's ready.
I think I know when I'm ready for a relationship after the first date.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell
no.
Absolutely not.
No, that's not how it works.
Well, how did you know you were ready for the one you're in now?
All right, boom. So
she put in work.
Oh, exactly.
Shout
Okay.
out to
Right.
Hi. So, my girlfriend now, who is amazing. I love her. But we were friends. We've been friends and known each other because of Lex for like, all right. So like, I've known her for what, like over a year now. But she was deployed, so she came back, and I cut off bitches, and then here we are.
Feels like it's been longer. That's
Well,
crazy.
we've only been together 6 months.
Wow.
When did you know? Like, do you think it's just like
We had
feeling?
sex the first time and it was great, and then we hung out and I was like, wow, she's the one.
Oh, get the fuck out
Asked
of
her
here,
to be
bro.
my girlfriend. Hey, boo.
Yeah, Lex texted, she was like, I got a girlfriend now. I was like, okay.
Okay, so
Alright.
boom, I know what I want.
Okay, so there's no identifier like, hey, this is it.
I just kind of feel it in my gut.
Okay, yeah, I think more so it's just a feeling, like you just
Yeah.
feel that you want to be with that person.
Kind of an impulse feeling for me. It's just like, ooh, I think I want her to be my girlfriend. So then that happens. But half the time, I don't want anybody to be my girlfriend. Just like a friend.
Literally.
So both of y'all experience long distance relationships. Like, how do y'all feel about it? Like, is it super hard or it's whatever? Like, it's not as bad as people make it seem.
I think, I guess I can get two ways here because I feel
Yeah.
like that was kind of why I was hesitant to be in this relationship because she lived in New York and I was in Virginia. But then, like, when I went up there and we met, it was amazing. And still afterwards, I was hesitant, but it worked because I like my space and stuff like that. It wasn't that bad. It did suck when you're lonely at night and you're like, dang, I want my girl. Like, they can't just come over. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
And
worst.
drinking, that's the worst. So it did suck, but I feel like it's worse to now live together and then be long distance. Because we spent a year and a half literally, stuck at the hip together, and then her leaving, it's 10 times worse. I would rather just be long distance and then never leave again from the beginning. But yeah, it sucks now.
I don't think it's like that bad for us, only because she was deployed when we were talking. So when she came back, she's stationed in North Carolina. So I mean, at first it was just like we're just kicking it, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But then, I mean, even in the relationship now, it's like she comes home when she can, and it's like I get used to seeing her and like have her sleep in my bed or whatever.
Alright.
Are you?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So then
I'm just better. That's all. I ain't got nobody in my bed.
Oh, Lex, you could.
Yeah, Lex be.
She's
Lex
picky.
could.
Yeah,
She's
Lex
the
could
pickiest.
have somebody in her bed if she wanted to. Her bed is just really comfy, and she just prefers to sleep alone.
And she snores loud.
Damn.
You ain't have to tell everybody. But no, that's a disclaimer. I tell everybody, like, look,
Yeah, she
I
did.
snore.
She did.
I got
You have to.
earbuds.
And I'm her best friend. I sleep in the living room on the floor. We have a
It's what it
sleepover,
is.
so.
But yeah, so you don't think a long distance relationship is that bad?
No, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, as long as I'm not here in America and you're in fucking, I don't know, Germany.
Do you think it would be harder if you couldn't see her every day? Because I always wonder, like, would it have been if, like, she lived in Cali versus New York?
Right.
I can't give that on that.
Yeah.
But, because you can just take a bus.
Because first of all, there's a time zone difference, and then
Right.
who is catching a flight to Cali? Like,
Right.
Facts.
no, it wouldn't work. Absolutely not. It's only so much FaceTime can do before you're like, all right, like.
Yeah. But there's people who are dead in relationships like that.
Yeah.
Not me.
Mm-mm.
Mine isn't a drivable. I can drive there if I want to, so it works out. I see her when I can. But it's also good being long distance, like you said, because, you like your space. You have time to miss them, which is very important because you don't want to get too complacent and too comfortable.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, y'all like farting on each other's legs and
Bruh.
shit. Anyways, so Mary, what's the most important thing in a relationship for you?
Communication and then friendship. Like, I think that you have to be, like, just communicate all the time. Like, and that took me a while to even realize how important that is. But, yeah, communication is everything. If you can just communicate how you're feeling, that can stop a lot of arguments.
Mm-hmm.
That can stop everything. And then a friendship, just being able to have fun with each other. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I know the relationship I am, she's scared of water, swimming, but when we went to Honduras, she was jumping out of the things with me, jumping in the water with the animals and stuff.
So
like
trust too. She
Yeah.
trusts you.
Yeah, and trust, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Let's.
Shit, I don't know.
So for me, the most important.
Barely in relationships. I can't fucking tell you. Communication.
Respect. What's something that you want though?
Yeah,
like, what's something like
what's important to you?
Communication for sure.
Yeah.
Respect. And friendship. I think since lesbians move so fast, that can get bypassed sometimes. So
I think friendship definitely, unless you
Yeah.
knew them,
yeah,
which
so.
is, I'm
Right.
gonna get into that.
Yeah, I think friendship is most important in a relationship, only because, you know, in lesbian relationships, all the hormones start going, and then people start like, you know, bitching and having pointless fights. But, you know, once you have that friendship established, you'll never like disrespect them. I think that's important. Like, some people get mad and they say like really disrespectful things and say things they don't mean, but if that person is your friend, you wouldn't want to hurt your friend. You wouldn't want, you know, because if somebody was talking to my friends crazy, I'm ready to fight. So why would I disrespect somebody I'm sleeping with, I love, you know, call them out of their name, do anything like that? So I had to grow to realize like that person needs to be your friend, and if that's not your friend and y'all just jump into a relationship, then good luck.
Yeah.
It's facts.
So that's it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Wait, I got something to say because too many people chimed in and agreed that I was a femme last week. And
facts.
At the end of the day, I'm
No
still,
facts.
I'm still daddy. Okay.
Yeah, what's the new?
And
the
that's
new
all
phrase?
that
No
matters.
capping. No cap.
Yeah, that's a big cap. So
But for real, big cap.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Also,
You can be daddy and be a femme.
Hello. But we appreciate all the love and support from the first video, so I hope you guys chime in on this one. You know, follow us on Instagram. Mary, what's your Instagram and Twitter?
My Instagram is Black Politics with a V for the A. My Twitter is Tweet Suave. I want to change that, but yeah.
Okay. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Soda Nuggets. You can't really confuse that. Soda and Nuggets. That's my Instagram and Twitter.
and yeah, peace, love, and likes. We're gonna put it down here somewhere. So yeah.
So remember, like, subscribe.
Follow us.
Yes.
Comments. Hit the like button.
Do it all.
You know, comment on the
Repost.
video. Share
Tell
this with your friends. We'll find Lex a little cute little femme thing.
Wow,
Send
no,
I'm not
nudes
looking,
for
bro.
Lex.
Send news, little pictures below of your best selfie.
See y'all next week.
Peace.